Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Thank you for joining us on the Morning Punch-In Show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah. So listen, let's get right to it. We want to see how you're making out. You fought a really tough fight Saturday night against Jose Benavidez Jr. You didn't end up with the win, but you did end up with the knockout of the night. Your wife looked like a knockout on television. She looks gorgeous.
She always does. She always looks gorgeous. That's why I married her. One of the many reasons.
She looks phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, let's really talk about the fight here. So you're always a fan-friendly fighter. An excellent fight. In your authentic take, how do you think the fight went? We'll talk about the scorecards later, but how do you feel the fight went?
I genuinely felt like I won the fight. A fighter deep down inside knows when they won a fight or when they lost a fight. When I fought Saddam Ali, you know what? I felt like it was a very competitive fight, but you know what? Deep down inside, I was okay with the loss, because it was a good, close, competitive fight, and I thought, you know what? He probably won. So I said, congratulations. But this time around, it's one of the I can't accept it. I'm still trying to accept it. It's gonna be hard for me to kind of move past it. But you know what? It's life, and at the end of the day, we must move forward. But I felt like I won the fight. I felt like I made the fight. He lay on the ropes a lot, and it's hard. It was hard for me to kind of definitely hit him flush in the face when he's just covering up and just leaning on the ropes. But you know what? I knew what I was getting myself into. So nevertheless, I did everything that I could, and like everybody knows me, I put everything on the line, and there's no quit on me.
Yeah, I think it is a tough pill to swallow, not only for you, but even for the people and the fans that were watching, because it was so hard not to root for you. It was so hard not to be a Chia Santana fan. And when they read the scorecards, they were just awful. The one judge didn't give you one round. Or do you have any thoughts on filing a protest?
By filing a protest, I don't know if that will change anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just, if anything, I wish I can get that fight back. I wish I can get a rematch. I genuinely felt like I won the fight. And I'd love to do it again with him. He did left a little bitterness in my mouth, and I just can't swallow that. He talked bad a lot, and I genuinely I don't dislike anybody, but if there's somebody that I don't like, it's him. And I'm saying that he went out to disrespect me and my family, and that's just something that I can't forget. And I like to get it back, whether if it's sooner or later. I like to get a rematch with him. But nevertheless, congrats to him. He won. The judges gave him the win.
Yeah, I think I really like that idea of a rematch, because for the people that didn't buy the pay-per-view, that was a really excellent fight. And to have that, to run that back again, I think it would make for a great rematch. Right, Faye?
Absolutely. Chia,
Okay.
was there anything about his style that surprised you?
No, you know what? A little bit of I didn't realize how awkward it was when he leaned on the ropes. Like, I didn't realize how big that torso is. It's like when he and he's very crafty when he leans on the ropes. He really leans back because he uses that torso and that height so that it makes the other fighter really. It takes away from my punching power. It takes away from me being able to hit him flush in the face. So, and I think he just does that more of a defensive mode. But you know what? At the end of the day, I felt like I won. I felt like I did. If it weren't for me, that fight would have been a boring fight.
Yeah.
With all said and done, if I could have just, we could have played a paint fest, and and the fans would have just been like, you know what a boring pay-per-view fight, it was. And I felt like I pushed the action, and like I always felt like boxing. I feel like it's just by ring journalism. I mean, the copy box says that I outthrew more punches, I landed more punches, and but then yet on one scorecard I didn't even win a round. So I felt like I could have just stayed home and watched my own fight at the house.
Chia, we know you are definitely not a diva and that you welcome all comers. What direction do you go in now? Do you actively seek the rematch, or are you just ready to move on to something else?
You know what? Right now, I came immediately to see my daughter. I went, a few weeks without seeing her, so I just I grabbed a plane early this morning, came straight home to Santa Barbara. I spent the entire day with her in my nephew's birthday party. And I basically she's the only thing that was going to make me feel better today.
No.
But I called Frank, and I'm ready for my coach Haas, to call Carl. And I'd like a rematch. If it's not an immediate rematch, then you know what? Put me back on. If it's Unimas again, give me another fight or two, or they want to give me a win or two. Okay, but definitely. And if it's not with him, then they want to match him with somebody else, so be it. But later in the future, I like to get that fight again. It's a fight that I just can't accept myself personally. If it's like going back to Saddam Ali, because it was the closest thing, at least in my most recent loss. Saddam Ali, I can walk away from it. I can't walk away from that fight. But from this fight, I just can't. I can't. I just felt like I don't know what else I needed to do for me to get a win.
Yeah,
besides knocking me out.
Yeah, you're just so honest and so real and authentic, and we appreciate that. Where you're just really saying it like it is, and you always make for good fights, and you always show tremendous heart, tremendous will. You don't make excuses, you don't bitch and complain, and that's awesome, and that's what the fans want, and those are the type of fighters that they want to see, over and over again. So we know that you go to Disneyland, right, after your fight?
Yeah, we'll probably go next week. It's my daughter's birthday next Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to celebrate with her. We have a little birthday party. Girls are more than welcome to come.
Okay. Well, we love your warrior spirit, and awesome to hear you in good spirits. Tell the family we said hello, and keep us posted, Chia. Let us know what's up next for you, and you got some friends over here with RB&J.
Thank you so much, and again, I'm not done. I'm gonna go back and talk to Carl, talk to Frank, and see what's basically see what's next, see what they want to put in front of me. But deep down inside, I feel like I won the fight, and I want a rematch with him, because I know deep down inside he knows he lost.
Yeah. Well, we'll get behind that. We'll campaign that for you. You just let us know when to start.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man.
Enjoy Disneyland, okay, Gia?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.